Welcome back, folks. There was a saying I had for many years when I was on air in Austin, Texas, and it was, the world is upside down and I'm tired of the blood rushing to my head. Well, there's never been a better example than that, than this new Biden stroke of a pen. Uh, Now, if you have good credit, you're going to have to pay more interest to help subsidize those who don't have as good a credit. Well, this is the epitome of the Robin Hood effect. The Robin Hood effect is real. The Robin Hood effect isn't talked about that much, but it really is where you take from those who the government believes has more. Pick reason why, takes care of their credit. Good example. You don't buy things that you shouldn't. Don't over extend yourself, which means buy things that you can't afford. Have discipline. Those are things that in today's world, in this new world order, that really work against you now. So now, if you did all those things, now you're going to have to pay more interest on your mortgage. Well, you think to yourself, well, how is that and why is that? Well, this is what happens when you have a democracy growing in your country, not a republic. I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it, because it's one of the greatest threats that's facing this country is this movement of democracy. Democracy becomes tyrannical. It starts doing things that don't make sense. It makes the world feel like it's upside down. You're doing the right thing, and then you get penalized for doing the right thing. And those who, for whatever reason, have not been doing the right thing, or they could be sometimes a victim of circumstance that we all are at some point in our life, or the super majority of us are. But the fact is, those people are going to get the money, and that's unfair. Period. But that's what happens in a democracy movement. The democracy is not a republic. These people have moved up through the ranks in office. They have twisted and manipulated the rules and laws of elections. They've twisted and manipulated actual biology. And I won't go into that. You know what I'm talking about. We'll talk about that more in upcoming shows. But the world is upside down, and I'm tired of the blood rushing to my head. So what do? Well, the first thing we do is we call it for what it is, the Robin Hood effect. In a sense, robbing from those who have and to give to those who have not, at the expense of those who have, right? And it's completely unfair. And that means if you have roughly a $400,000 mortgage that you're getting, you're going to pay on average about $40 more per month. So that's $480 per year. And after taxes, let's say you're in a 20% tax bracket, you just add 20% more than that. So now you're in the mid 500s. All that is a money grab. That is theft. Okay? They're stealing from you and me. So, again, what do we do about it? First, we call it for what it is. Then we reach out to our legislators. Then we push back and we write to the Supreme Court. We write to your circuit court judges. You write to, because this is why we have a judicial system and why we have separation of powers. And the government's job is to protect us from tyranny. And I'm not going to, say it's time to get your musket. That's not what we're talking about, okay? What I'm talking about is we got to start using the assets that we have as American citizens in this democratically elected representative republic. And that is, reach out to your representatives, tell them what you think about this, push hard and heavy on it, email them, text them, show up at their office. Make sure that you have a very intelligent, peaceful, but strong message that you're not going to take this. You're going to vote them out of office if they don't push back on this stuff. And the fact of the matter is that we are in very, very dangerous times. And that's not an overstatement. we are in very, very dangerous times because what's seeped into this country through, quite frankly, many, many American citizens not paying attention for too long. Who gets voted into office? Most people don't show up and vote in midterms. Heck, it's just been in recent times that more people started to show up in the elections for president. Part of that's because of when Biden got in, was running first. African American running for office. Then you got Trump coming in, fighting for the modern day Israelite, if you will, and they think of him as Moses. So we've had a little more action, but the fact of the matter is, that's just in recent times. And then we can all look at what's been going on in the corruption of our elections, and you can pick up 20 different ways on how you think that's happened. And I don't care what the lawsuit says with Fox News and the machines. That's just one piece of the whole puzzle, and it's probably going to be appealed, and it may even be overturned. You don't know, so we've got to wait and see. We'll see. But that is just one piece of this big puzzle. The bigger picture is we're in World War III. We've been infiltrated, no doubt about it. And we're sitting in a situation that Benjamin Franklin, what he said, we have given you a republic if you can keep it. We are definitely in the if you can keep it times now. Reach out, use the system, get involved. Show up at your local, whatever party. It could be Republican Party, it could be Independent Party, it could be Libertarian, and even you Democrats out there. Listen, any of you Kennedy Democrats, you've got to be going, my God, this is not the world that we were even talking about then. Okay, and look, quite frankly, the enemy is waiting for the people of that generation to die off. It's just a wait to slowly just keep changing things as they indoctrinate people through the education system, through media, through outside sources with the CCP, with crony capitalism. I can go on and on and on and on, but I want to keep these as short as possible. But you got to stay tuned to craigbouchon.com. Go to craigbouchon.com. Go to Spreely.tv, SPREELY.tv. You got to check it out. I'll put links up so you can see it all. Great things coming. We got to get together, folks. Americans coming with a capital ICAN. That's coming. You'll see more about that. We're going to be able to rally together. So look, stay tuned. Pay attention. Robin Hood effect. It's real. It's going on right now, and we got to push